Hey everybody, Unhappy Housewife here. I had to go out and do some shopping today. And while I was in the store, I noticed some tea by Oprah Winfrey.
Well, she had her own TV show, she has her own TV network, and now she has her own tea. What is up with all these teas?
Well, I got some tea for you. I purchased some tea while I was out. I decided as I sat down to drink some tea, I'm going to share some of my favorite teas with you.
Because everybody doesn't have Oprah Winfrey's money. Matter of fact, Oprah needed to give me some tea money.
You know what? They're saying that when you buy some of her tea, there will be a kickback going to the, oh, what did she call the name of it? What's the name of it? Help us sister out. It's being sold at Starbucks. And, oh yes, that's right. A donation will be made to the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy Foundation to benefit youth education. Well, I'm a homeschooler. You feel me? There will be no kickbacks for my children's education. Nevertheless, at your local Starbucks, you can get a small cup of tea for somewhere around $3. And of course, the caloric content is 150 calories. Well, a list of my favorite teas starts with Good Earth Chai Tea. It's loaded with ingredients such as chicory root, cinnamon, black pepper, cloves, ginger, cardamom, and more. And the prices of this tea can vary depending on where you purchase it from, but you can enjoy many cups off of that box instead of one cup. And I personally drink it without caffeine. Now, other favorites of my tea that I want to share with you are Tulsi, Red Rooibos, Peppermint, Lemon Lift, and Roast Aroma. That is if you like coffee. Tulsi gives me a mini vacation, especially when it's mixed with Rooibos. Peppermint
calms my nerves, baby, and they need to be calm.
Lemon Lift gives me a natural high. And when I want to add a little extra to my tea, I add a tablespoon of cream, coconut milk, and ghee. The caloric content is easily controlled by me choosing my additions wisely. I'm looking over there on my counter and I see something that I didn't put there and I want to know who the heck put it there. You know what? This little girl right here that is videotaping this said that she wants to be a big name on YouTube. She can't even operate a camera right, y'all. She wouldn't even tell me. This is the second take. I had 9 fingernails polished. This videographer did not even tell me that I needed to polish one more fingernail.
And I'm thinking about somebody else as I talk about her. I'm thinking about, y'all get ready, that man. That man that I live with, he's a serious trip that I really don't like to take sometimes.
Well, I got to drink a lot of tea today because he's going to be around for a couple of days. And my mind has got to be prepared.
Some of you ladies know what I mean. Sometimes it is as though you have an additional child on your hands. I understand when men come home, they may not want to make decisions, talk, or even do anything around the house. God forbid. But between me and you, I promise to love him, not be his brown-skinned maid.
Well, we were traveling once and I remember very clearly I took our little one to the bathroom, right? And while we were waiting for our flight, you know, it was just a whole lot of time on our hands. Anyway, by the time I got back, it was time for us to go to our gate. I went to pick up my luggage and it was heavier. So somewhere between my leaving and returning, his heavy suitcase had been exchanged for my lighter one.
Are you serious?
Just because I am thick, fine, and fabulous does not mean I have the strength of Samson. I am the weaker sex. You know, by the time we got home, I handled that. The defecation hit the oscillator, and just so you know, that ish never occurred again.
Now, I like to dress fashionably. And before we got married, I was told to never let myself go. never let myself go. Now answer this for me.
Why is it that men want their women all sexy and fine when they look like Willy Bully about to give birth at any moment? I'm just saying.
I too am visual and I'm checking my clothes. Am I straight?
Am I straight, y'all? Please let me know. Make sure that I'm straight, because I don't like showing all my stuff.
When these men,
Married men in particular,
see you looking at another man who is passing by, got his business together,
they look at you all cross-eyed and crooked, like you committed murder. I mean, it's not like their name is Steve Harvey who dresses fine, or Johnny Depp who is fine, or Daddy Yankee. All of them rolled up into one.
Nevertheless, in keeping with that man's request, I got myself some new blouses
But yes, he paid for them.
so that I could wear under my hot weather dresses like this blouse. Because he also told me that my body belongs to him.
Imagine that.
Therefore, I do dress fashionably for me while covering the family treasure. Personally, I really abhor showing cleavage. Can you not see that my gun is fully loaded? Can you not see? I do not need to blind anyone with what I call is showing.
A baby's bottom. Because that's what it looks like to me.
It looks like a baby's bottom.
And that's just nasty.
Besides,
I am a lady.
I am going to drink my tea, and I suggest that you go out and get yourself some tea too, and enjoy it, and say, yes, nerves are coming.
Feeling better. Getting ready to cook.
I am the unhappy housewife. Drink your tea and relax with me. I'll see you next week.
Sure will.